In Austin, I'm Quita Culpepper. As people in Central Texas look to rebuild after the floods, some are still trying to figure out how. A family who runs an assisted living facility in Burnett lost everything, but they're not letting that stop them. Kelsey Sanchez shows us how they're working to rebuild.
This dirt path leads to two assisted living facilities.
We are walking down the driveway of Wildflower Meadows, which is our independent living, and headed down to Pafford Place, which is our assisted living.
While both buildings are still standing, GNC Goforth, who works here, shows us there's not much left. What was once a home is now gutted. Floodwater tore through the morning of July 5th.
Staff here tells me that the flood waters rose up to this mark. That's about 6 feet, if you could imagine. This area used to be a bedroom, but if you walk with me across the way, this area was a dining room. I was told that 8 people lived here, but only 7 made it out.
Just knowing that our residents had to go through that, what they were feeling, and all of that is just heartbreaking.
Goforth says in total, 11 people who lived at these facilities were displaced. But on top of that, so were the owners who lived just feet away. Heather Cockendorfer and her husband Brian say they barely escaped the flood.
We got up into the back of my son's truck, and again the water continued to rise really quickly, and the back of the truck was filling up with water, so we knew that wasn't high enough. So we have no idea really how we did it, just angels on our shoulders and the grace of God.
Cockendorfer says they were on this carport for roughly 4 hours before being rescued. And had it not been for their older son, she's not clear everyone would have survived.
I'm not sure we would all be here, because I don't think that me and our younger son could have managed all of that.
Days after losing almost everything, Cockendorfer says the focus is to the future.
We're going to still take care of elderly people. So where there's a will, there's a way.
Working to rebuild and cherish what they still have. In Burnett, Kelsey Sanchez, KVUE News.
Some neighbors near Marble Falls are counting the days until the new Cow Creek Bridge along RM 1431 is complete. The bridge connected Lago Vista and Marble Falls, but it was destroyed in the floods. Crews are still working to clear debris before the structure can be replaced. TxDOT officials say they're aiming for that to be done in 60 days. TxDOT Executive Director Mark Williams told us crews have been working 24/7 to design a new bridge. And he says once a contractor is selected, they'll move from clearing debris to starting construction on the crossing. Neighbors say it's a vital pathway.
It's often, if we want to go into Austin, if we have doctor's appointments for the kids and, up there, then we do take that way pretty often. I know a lot of people do. It's the fastest way to get to Austin, really.
Some neighbors say not having this bridge has increased their commute times anywhere from 30 minutes to more than an hour. A new volunteer reception center is helping coordinate cleanup efforts near Leander. The center at Plain Elementary School will organize volunteers to get into the Sandy Creek neighborhood. County officials say the center will cut down on traffic in affected areas and make it safer for residents and first responders. Volunteers will be transported from the center to damaged neighborhoods each day until 2 p.m.
All these housings, all the brush, everything's all over the place. It just looks like a war zone, if anything. So if any help would be necessary with machines to try to be able to get rid of all the rubble so we can rebuild as quickly as possible.
If you want to volunteer, you don't have to register in advance. You can just show up at the center. The Volunteer Reception Center will be open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. In other news, a Central Texas family is escalating their fight to reclaim the property they say was taken in an unlawful land grab.
The Alexander family filed a 142-page lawsuit, hoping it would lead to answers and eventually help get their land back. The family is suing Precise Custom Homes and its president, Danny Oliveras, claiming he wrongfully took their property and wrongfully demolished their childhood home. This is the home where several of the Alexander siblings and cousins grew up, now at the center of the legal fight. It belonged to their grandmother, Julia Alexander, who passed away in 1979. In May, family members told the KVUE Defenders,
"It's a lot of history right there.
How much the home meant to them.
This is family. This is our property."
In March of 2024, a shocking discovery for the Alexanders. Their childhood home gone and a new duplex built in its place.
It's not right what happened.
The lawsuit claims the defendants committed trespass to real property by unlawfully entering and occupying the property. Without consent or legal authority, defendants demolished the residence. Attorney Reka Rorty represents the Alexander family.
I thought I was misunderstanding it when people first started telling me about it, because I was like, there's no way this builder just comes and knocks down someone else's lot that had a house on there that someone was living on and starts building.
But Rorty says that's exactly what happened. The lawsuit states Travis Central Appraisal District records show Mr. Oliveras owns 120 Kimball Lane, the property next door to the Alexanders. TCAT records also show 118 Kimball Lane still in Julia Alexander's name and her son, Charles Alexander. Before the lawsuit was filed, Rorty sent Mr. Oliveras a demand letter asking for evidence showing something to the contrary. In May, the KVUE Defenders also asked Mr. Oliveras for the same, reaching out several times.
118 is our question. The appraisal district says that Julia Alexander owns it. Why did they decide they could develop on it? Why did they decide they could destroy the property on it?
The KVUE Defenders came here to the City of Austin's Development Services Department, the division that granted Danny Oliveras' demolition request. They denied our request for an on-camera interview. We wanted to know how Danny Oliveras was able to get his demolition and construction permits and if it verified the documents he provided were authentic. Spokesperson Maggie Holman wrote in an email, quote, "The developer provided a special warranty deed dated December 23, 2023. The deed addressed both parcels, which establishes ownership at a level of confidence that does not require comparison with county documents," end quote. We looked through the 88 pages of Mr. Oliveras' demolition permit application. We found a survey plat that combined the two lots under 120 Kimball Lane. It includes the Alexander home on the property.
The big outstanding question is, when did 118 Kimball Lane also become part of 120 Kimball Lane? There's no clear answer to that.
Leaving Kelly Alexander with mixed feelings.
Well, I feel great about the progress, but at the time, even to this day, it's frustrating, it's upsetting to have anything stolen from you, especially without a rightful cause.
The Alexanders are asking the court to declare them the rightful owners of the property. According to the lawsuit, the Alexanders suffered the loss of not only their family's property, but irreplaceable belongings and family heirlooms as well. They're also asking for monetary relief between $250,000 and $1 million. For the KVUE Defenders, I'm Jenny Lee.
And those are the headlines happening in Austin. I'm Quita Culpepper.